Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Conquest of Elysium 4, The Rise of the Burgmeister. Where we last left off, we took over some additional ancient forests here, and we're dancing around with Blue. We took out a few of his forces, and we also saw Red show up. So it looks like we have a Baron, as well as a... the cultists, not the high cultists. I can't remember their name now. Sorry. So we see our opponents now. Sidalonak and Wufa are our opponents now. So we have a bearing on what they've got as well. So with that, we're going to continue to get a little bit more powerful here. Let's take a look here. I wanted to see what Vidigas had. So we'll do a great animal summoning, or do we want to continue? Oh, there's a brigand lair. I think we're just going to continue marching. I think our forces are reasonably powerful, especially with that massive dragon, diamond iron dragon, with the lightning bolts. I'm a big fan of that. So, yeah, I think we're in good shape here. So we're going to go ahead and take that brigand lair. Ah, and speaking of red, oof, that's a sizable force. A lot of knights. A lot of spears. Not a lot of range, though. Only 4 crossbowmen. So I don't have to worry about their ranged attacks, and they have to worry about mine. So we're going to stay there. City ruins there. So we'll eventually probably crash into them. We'll see if he's feeling strong enough to crash into me. I don't think he is, though. So next, we got Griffic. And if you remember from the last video, Griffic was going to continue to move up. And we're going to probably take that brigand lair back and reinforce it with the forces he has, and possibly take that hamlet as well. As you can see, the menagerie of animals are here, but they're probably going to be all that there is because we took the generator here, so that's good. Meanwhile, these guys here, let's see, don't need to worry about the wolves right now. We'll go ahead and stay in the forest area. Just do a little scouting, because we're seeing the ruins here, which could very well be up here as well, but the capital should be somewhere nearby, which should have a host of undead in it, which should be kind of cool. So I definitely want to see that. And then Lobamag here has just got a massive number of our Hoburgers, as well as a couple catapults. So he's going to continue his march up. We retook our temple pyramid here. As a matter of fact, he's going to start exploring over here. I'm not worried about this force here. I was thinking about joining these two up, but I want to do more scouting, so we'll see what we get there. With that, we'll go ahead and recruit. Let's see, in the Desert Palace, we'll get some soldiers going. In here, we'll go ahead and put in some... the Burgmeister Guard might be fun to have. That 2 armor... these guys are 2 armor as well. They don't have the shield, though. Let's see. 3, 5, 6. So, they are higher strength. Yeah, we'll do some guards. Why not? Get some fancy hobbits going. I mean, Hoburgs going, so. Alright, I believe that's all my commanders. That's all my recruiting, so we'll go ahead and end turn. Yep, and as I figured, he runs away. And Blue is coming back to take that temple. Alright, so... Again, these guys are pretty neat, but... 77 units. I forget, does the Brigand Lair count as a forest here? So, use special power. It does. Okay. Eventually we'll get another diamond iron dragon, it looks like. Could go for a ritual of mastery and see if I can get the emerald dragon, right? But right now, for the time being, let's do... Actually, let's do a lesser, because I want to get the sapphires. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if they're any different here. Okay. So that's him. So it does count as a forest for that, and did it eliminate it? It eliminated it. Interesting. So I wonder if it eats the forest as well then when you do the summonings. I don't think it did, so maybe there's a chance. I'll have to look into that. Either way, let's see. Yep, I can do animal summonings, but I can't do the greater animal summoning because that's only possible in forest. So, interesting. Let's see. But yeah, let's take a look at the army. Let's see what those guys are. Let's see. These are our Sapphire Clockwork Soldiers. They paralyze in a range of 5, so they strike anywhere and paralyze. So that's actually pretty interesting. So the Emeralds, let's see, are they any different? Is Emerald like the worst one? 13, 20, or they have 25 and 4 armor. Ah, so the Emerald ones have an extra armor. So, and this one has a much larger description text than this one, huh? Let's see, what is this part here? Okay. Has some additional things. That's interesting. I'll have to read through that later. But yeah, they have the short sword and they paralyze, so they get 1 less armor. So I think the Emerald construct gets the additional armor, and they're always 99 morale, 5 strength, 5 strength. So yeah. Oh, and 15 hit points. Okay. So yeah, so the Emerald ones are just your beefy tanks, whereas the others may get special powers. So in this case, paralyze. So very cool. That's interesting. Just taking a look at the makeup of this army. Yeah, eventually we're going to move down and pick up some units from this guard tower. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and recruit from that guard tower. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do more Burgmeister guard. Desert Palace, we'll go ahead and do some more crossbows. Oh, not enough gold. I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll have to deal with that next. Alright, over here, we'll go ahead and march up. I'm hoping just bandits, since the Brigand Lair did come back into fruition there. Here, we're going to... Let's see. Adolf. Use special power. Let's see. Keeping the diamonds, keeping the emeralds for now. We'll do sapphire. Okay. So let's see if those guys are any different. Those are emerald. So those are just straight up 2 armor and a bunch of attacks. Let's see. Sapphire. Sapphire. There we go. 2 armor. Yeah, they're identical on the Clockwork Horror. So it looks like the Clockwork Soldiers are going to be unique for each color, but some things don't change. So we'll go ahead and crash into these boars. Oh, nice. Some stuff to take over here, so that'll be useful. Meanwhile, Lobamag will use the time. Ooh, we got a couple of villages owned by each of our opponents. Something took this Lion Tribe village. Let's see. Alright, I believe that is everybody. So, we'll go ahead and end turn. Yep, brigands. This is what we're coming up to stop. A little patrol here. Poor boars. Well, at least it's going to be well cooked. Oh my god. They're just everywhere. That little bastard took my spot. Yeah, I figured. He wants that temple. Alright, so that's that same force. There's another force over here, which isn't good for him, so... Okay, so we'll do some more summoning with him later. This force, though... We'll go ahead and move here, and we'll see where red goes. We'll retake that if need be. That way we can work our way over to the tower. Speaking of, we'll get more... Burgmeister guard. We'll save up our gold again. Here, let's go ahead and use our special powers. So we'll get more sapphire constructs. Soldiers are good. Okay. And then Joe Earn will go ahead and use a great animal summoning. Okay. So beefed up the number count, if not exactly the quality. Snakes are cold-blooded? Oh, -1 strength in snowy locales. Okay. So they go to 0 strength, but they have that venomous bite and 2 hit points, so nothing else. They're additional targets for things, so. Alright, Lobomag's going to have to march into some sort of jungle, so we'll take red because we get better scouting. Ooh, and even better, we get an iron mine, so we'll definitely drop off troops into that to defend that. So that's good. Griffic should be able to reach an ambush, which I figured was going to happen. Next commander, so it's all our commanders, and so we'll go ahead and end turn. And we'll continue to kill some brigands. And then we'll leave that force behind, or a force behind. Alright, that's good. I got visibility to all 3 of these guys now. So we got to do some hunting, huh? Alright, so what do we got here? Just more of the same. Again, very light on the archery, although they have a lot more than the other force, and these are longbowmen, so extra range, but compared to a regular bowman, range 5, and an extra damage as well, which is not bad, because crossbow is 1 more damage, 1 less range than that, but the longbowmen didn't get to fire every round, so definitely my favorite of the archer type units. Let's see. There's this Lord Bjorthelm, the High Lord. So he's going to charge in. He's got leadership, so he keeps the morale up, which we should be able to take him out. But that's a massive charge. And looks like we've got 2 different types of knights. We have cavalrymen with their 2 armor and shield, and knights with their 3 armor and shield. So yeah, so the cavalrymen are going to be like your men-at-arms in your classic medieval army. So okay. Interesting. And then, of course, there's the 91 units here. So this is going to be a rough bit, only because there's the 2 different groups. I believe, let's see, trade admin, we've got 5, so we're getting diamonds at overprice. So we should get 10 more diamonds there and 4 more there. So we should have enough for another dragon, so I think we're going to spend this turn doing some summons. So let's go ahead and use your special power. Actually, let's do it the other way, just in case. We'll use your special power. We'll do a great animal summoning. There's your great boar and your regular boars. Alright, supplement that. And then we'll just do a regular animal summoning for the other part, just to supplement our front lines with more melee troops. And now, in case you burn the forest down, as we've been doing, let's see, we'll do emerald constructs at this point. Okay, and emerald constructs. Alright, so flushed out the lines a little bit, definitely beefed up our forces, so I feel a little bit more secure there. Here we're going to transfer, we'll do that, and we'll do that. So that should protect that brigand lair. I feel confident on that. And then we're going to have to probably return home and rebuild our forces. So Griffic will move back out. So we'll be protected against any of the animal menagerie that come by. Here, let's see. So the knight moved that way, so I kind of want to go coal mine, but I can get 2 of these in one. So let's see. We'll do that. Oh, cool. And there's another one there. And then I can turn this into a village and then come over here. So we'll do that. Here, we were going to take this mine, and before I forget, let's go ahead and transfer a portion of these guys. Okay. To defend that mine, because that'll be useful with the additional emeralds coming in. Or, I'm sorry, sapphires. Sapphires. I will remember these gems at some point. We'll go ahead and recruit again at the tower. I will do more Burgmeister guard. And then I think we'll just continue to do crossbows from then on. So go ahead and end turn. See what the enemy does. Runs away. Runs. Oh, okay. I was like, they're combining. That's not good. All right. And then red is attacking my small force here. So this should go pretty poorly since they have that heavy infantry, right? Yeah, heavy infantry. And then they even got goblins. Look at that. Interesting. I wonder if they're the ones that took the troll spot. But they've got a lot of forces running around, so I think I need to start concentrating on knocking out some of Red's forces now. But Blue just presented himself as a very nice target here, so... just a little short on the diamond production. That sucks. Okay. So that's good to know. So more than likely he's going to start taking out my forces down here. Could I consolidate enough forces together? Not really. Not to take out the high quality heavy infantry. Actually, there's only about 5 of them. These guys just do a lot of damage, but it's wasted on Hoburgers who only have like 3 hit points. Yeah, 3 hit points and 2 armor, so... Debates. Well, I think we'll play it safe and return. And if they take all that, then I'll just have to worry about retaking it. And I could possibly use this army here to do so. So we wanted Joern to use special power. Create a Hoburg village. So we get a little more out of that. And then we move to take this. Now the debate. Let's see. They would be able to move both armies up, because this one is not slowed down by any heavy infantry or anything. So yeah, I don't want to risk getting into this position here. After fighting Blue, that would be the question mark, right? So I've got 160 army there. Okay. We're just going to use our special powers and summon up some more stuff. Let's see. We'll do another Emerald Construct. Yeah, that wasn't so great. Okay. And, yeah. Okay, so it does use up the force, or there's a chance to. That sucks. I should have done it this other way to get the Great Animal Summoning off. Oh, I wouldn't have enough for it anyway, so... I'll get some Serpents. That'll work. Alright, and then with that, we'll move one down. That way, only one of them can reach me. 1, 2, yep. Only one of them can reach me if they want to try and combine, but it gets me a little closer to my tower so I can pick up my units. So, meanwhile, there you done there. Let's go ahead and recruit. Alright, so we're going to just do crossbow from here on out. And, yep. Oh, Jesus. Red has just got too many forces in the area, huh? And Blue's moving out. Okay. 202 units. Okay. And that looks to be a pretty powerful captain. He's got the Crown of Intimidation, which gives awe. Spell Scroll, so he grants level 2 spell on use. And 3 extra hit points and causes poison resistance. Okay. So, that's interesting. And then we have the Pyromancer here, who has a Coral Ring, which gives pierce resistance, and a bottle of Demon Blood, boost Infernal Magic. Don't know if that works for him. So yeah, that's an interesting combination for sure. Lots of knights. War dogs, okay. That's cool. Let's see. Anything else that's out of the ordinary? Just a lot of ranged. And then goblins again, so... Yeah, I really need to weaken. So, I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to crash into this. Because I think we'll be able to take it out pretty easily with what we got here. But, do I have to be in forest for the dragon? I do. I don't want the dragon so bad. Questions. Alright. We won't be able to do the dragon again. I don't think he'll have the movement to get to me because he has heavy infantry. Okay, so we'll crash in, and then we'll just deal with that when we come to it. Here, I want to try and deal with blue. Blue's been annoyingly persistent here, hasn't he? Well, let's take out the wolves, and that'll get us near the forest where I can do some summoning if I want. Here, though, mag. Yeah, okay. Another 234 units. Ah! That's Wolfa. That's the Baron. So yeah, if he crashes into me, we'll more than likely die, but we will do some damage, so... He just has much higher quality troops. And he has himself an alchemist. Let's see, and tons of archers, so... Well, we'll find out what happens. So yeah, red is quite powerful, so I need to really get my game up here, so... I believe that is all my commanders. Recruit. We'll go ahead and get some more crossbows. We'll go ahead and end turn. One of these days I'll get to see what the tree does. I don't mind the lightning, though. They're doing damage to that dragon. But as you can see, we were paralyzing, and the moose are just pushing them aside. So, but yeah, the moose are not going to live very long against the amount of melee troops that are nearby them, so they are going to get cut down. Alright. Dragon's doing okay, though. He's not taking too much damage, considering. He does have quite a lot. Quit hitting my dragon! The lightning bolts are doing great, so... Oof. That was way too much damage. These two-handed swordsmen. Rough. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with how much damage that dragon is taking, but he's now in a position... Oh, 13 damage! You rat bastard. Okay. But now we're in cleanup mode. Those lightning bolts are doing great, so can't complain there. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? The 202 units. So he did move down like I thought he would. Yeah, we need to go pick up those troops there. So that's our next step. He's not going to be able to catch us with his slow troops, so I don't have to worry there. Here we'll go back into the forest, and we'll eventually get down to the fortified Hoburg. Let's see. I need to debate with him. Do I go chasing after his cities? I don't think I have enough troops here. I think I need to start combining my armies. So we'll start working our way towards that. So we'll come down here. And he didn't crash into me. Probably because he has no movement like me. So I'll fall back as well. So he won't be able to reach me. And then we can combine our armies and then start destroying some of these stacks, because we're going to need to. Alright. Go ahead and turn. Yep, see, slowly moving. Alright. Weather clear up? No. Okay. So we move here. That'll be all my movement. But now we can transfer all of these units. There we go. Okay. So 297 units. We can definitely take this stack out pretty easy. Take all of this stacks out, as a matter of fact. We'll go ahead and move him over here and get ourselves a little more diamond production. Always useful for those diamond dragons. And we're going to have to continue our march, but might as well take a little bit from blue as well while we're at it, right? I'll move down and going to end my turn. Save up some gold. Yeah, poor guys. Do your part. Crossbows. Cause afflictions. Kill something. Those knights are so good. I like the knights a lot. The sprite they use for them are really cool. They're just a fun unit. So, but they cost a lot of iron, as one might expect from somebody with all that. So, all right. So we got our super force here, and they ran away with all their forces as expected. So we'll go ahead and come down here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to summon up our dragon, and then we'll probably try and chase down their lord here. So Lobomag cannot move. Go ahead and get home in just a sec. And then here we'll go ahead and let's do a little bit of exploring up here. We need to recruit at that guard tower. So we'll throw some crossbows up. And our gold production has gotten healthy again, so that's good. Alright, end turn. There's the stupid knight guy. So we can summon a dragon and then murder him. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Oof, no. I do need to murder him, though, and I've got the units for it. So we'll go ahead and knock out another stack here. And otherwise, they're going to take my tower, right? So let's do that. Meanwhile, I think you guys can get to the tower, so we'll do that, actually. Oh, no, not trade admin. We're going to recruit in this tower some more crossbowmen. And we're going to just throw them in this army already here. As we've got a sizable force, we can continue to grow it here. So, alright. Meanwhile, you, sir, you have a sizable force that can knock out this blue guy, so hopefully we can do that. We'll be able to get to here next round. And then you can return home finally. And we'll go ahead and sentry up. We'll eventually start recruiting back home again, but right now our recruitment needs to be there, and I want to save gold for any spellcasters. So, and as expected, Red is doing his part here. Little bastard, but we'll go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's see this. Do not like my dragon jumping right in the middle of all those knights. Don't mind the archers shooting my dragon instead. They sometimes will do a little bit of damage, but it does keep it from all my other forces, so. Yeah, lightning. Yeah, I got so many melee troops I can't get my crossbowmen, and that's a bad thing. So yeah, having the dragon, well, having it trample, that's the key. That way it doesn't tie up my front, but alright. Cleaning him up, but looks like my dragon's going to be all but lost at this point, so we're just replacing him as opposed to supplementing him, which is sad. Good. We got their lord, and now we just have that guy, so. Perfect. Everybody's doing what I expect them to do, which is run away. Actually, I have enough movement here I can crash into him and destroy him, so let's go ahead and recruit something for Atolf and Yorn. Let's see, what do you have in your stack currently? Got a decent amount of melee. Let's give you more crossbow. Recruit here, crossbows. Transfer. Alright. Go ahead and crash in there. And then we were going to go into this forest here. We'll eventually take that stuff out. Move up here. And then we'll come and destroy him, I think is the plan. So go ahead and add Loba Mag to this for now. And then we can split off after we crush him. So meanwhile, let's go ahead and recruit here. We'll get some more crossbowmen for the wall. Make that unpalatable. And then I think that's all my commanders. And then we'll start recruiting back at home, I think. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how our tree does against a bunch of ocelotls. So. Yeah, the moose were going to die quick. I knew that. But look at all this paralyzed because of my sapphire constructs. So that's really cool. It's one of those hard to gauge kind of things, right? How much damage do you save because they're paralyzed? If you poison them too, I mean, that could be useful as well, but I don't know how the AI makes their decisions on targeting. It generally seems pretty random, so. But, yeah. Looks like we'll have this well in hand. Our melee line's doing a pretty good job holding up with all the constructs we have, so. Killed off most of their heavy hitters, which are the animals. So all we're left with are the inferior troops that they've got. So the tree isn't the super heavy hitter that I want it to be, but it's got all those hit points. So, and it does heal, unlike my constructs. So it definitely will be a meat shield for our army going forward, which is nice. And, you know, 4 attacks do their part for sure. So. But yeah, he doesn't have the trample, which is something useful. Oh, armor +1, probably from some spell. All right. Yeah, take out some bandits for me. Took my troll though, or troll bridge though. Okay, so that is their lord. He moves as slow as we do. Loba Mag is slowing us down. So if he's slowing us down, then we might as well use this. Let's see. Yes, we're going to start with the greater animal summoning. And get some more boars. It's perfect. Alright, and then Adolf will use his special power for a Diamond Iron Dragon. Hey, look at that. We get a Diamond Iron Dragon. And we've eaten the forest as I expected. So it should be easier to get home, at least. Alright. This force here with 123 units can come down and take this. We'll wipe them out, and then we'll come and pick up recruits from one of these areas. This will need some crossbows just to stop from silliness happening. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and hit end turn, and then we're going to call it here before a big fight. As you can see, we've got 534 Hoburgers led by a couple Iron Dragons to go against 223 of the finest troops the Baron can put together. Old Baron Woofa. Baron Woofa, who defeated a moose in single combat and decorated the mantelpiece with its head. It's a big mantelpiece, but he is a Baron. So, all right. So with that, go ahead and call it here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if so, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it means a lot to us as a growing channel. I hope you enjoy this, and we'll definitely be continuing this series in the future. So with that, I'll bid you adieu.